and I don't want to go by past tournaments because that was on a different version of the randomizer.
I think we're off. Our boys are off. And since I see his hidden stage names, they're gonna be resets. They don't want some stages, so Chungus picked Crash and he ran away from it. RenHero decided to stick with air, which is uncommon.
Yes, so the current rule set, as we get one of our favorite combinations, crabs in air, the rule set that RenHero has chosen as the player 1 is easy, hidden stages, and zipless. So zips are going to be completely out of the question for this race.
So zipless hidden, meaning no skipping, everything. You gotta do everything. You gotta handle this game, and you you have to be blind as well. Combining that with everything being random, it can be very tricky. As you can see, RenHero abandoned air when he saw the crabs and went to metal, which is way more, you know, friendly stage than air. No, not that many pits, and even if they're crabs, you can kind of have the E-tank and you can not die in a pit. Chungus getting a game over. Will he do the same?
Yeah, he should get out of there. He knows... Oh no. I think 2% Chungus knows all the whammies now. Crash, heat, and air. One more whammy and that'll knock him out of the game if we're playing by Press Your Luck rule.
So lucky finally found himself a simpler stage in Bubble. Won't find himself an easy E-tank, and he's gonna have to take the walk of shame since we're doing zipless. But well, we do have some Buster Immune gears. But as far as stage layout is concerned, this is still one of the more tolerable stages. So I'm expecting Chungus to, you know, survive this particular stage.
Yeah, I'm actually a little surprised. Looking at the matchup, I kind of favor 2% Chungus. Although, well, we still gotta play the games. You know, RenHero, if he can hold serve, win the seed that he's picked, you know, maybe he can pull off an upset. Chungus might panic a little bit and pick something a little more difficult, and it could easily backfire.
Sir, they only pick categories, they don't pick seeds, sir.
Very true. There's definitely no guarantee that you're going to get... it is easy mode, but that's the selection between easy and normal, not how difficult or not the seed is going to be to complete. Is RenHero found Crashman, and he's looking for a way out, just trying to take all the damage he can.
This stage, though.
Yeah, we're gonna have bunnies in the platform rooms, and RenHero doesn't look like he's gonna be equipped to handle it as we have a crash shot again in Bubble Man's room. Still giving 2% Chunks the business. He probably gonna have to take a little bit of a death here, and I'm pretty sure RenHero is probably gonna want to take that game over because this ain't gonna happen. This is not happening for RenHero.
Yeah, he's not strapped good enough for this.
No, not at all. This is one of those where you go, things I can't say on SpeedGaming, and you just go, all right, what can I, you know, do to just kind of blow myself up? And these tin cans will do a ton of damage. I think RenHero is gonna try his luck, and yeah, those tin cans looking real appealing right now. Just kind of walk up to the tin cans and try to hug a tin can. As you know, both of our runners have got off to rather rocky starts. Looks like air is not the solution for the crash walls.
Yeah, if you want to kill yourself, tin can is one of little enemies that actually deals 8 damage, so it's pretty quick.
And there's the inevitable game over for RenHero. Gonna have to chill to another stage because, like we said, Crash is just not gonna work in the slightest. And finds Quickman a much more suitable stage compared to the horror status Crashman stage.
Yeah, this seed, Crash, and Air for now seem very punishing. Like, I would have personally attempted Air again because you know where the crab spawned, but still without items here is very rough.
Now, see, I disagree with that strategy. I would be looking for more information and more specifically Flash and Quickman where the runners are right now. Give me those E-tanks so I can kind of at least give myself a fighting chance in stages
going
like
for
Airman.
Going for the win strategies, aren't you, Frico?
Hey, every once in a while, you know, gotta just play for the win, you know. It's a tournament. Why not?
A very
Swap.
quick flash on flash, flash in flash. With item 3 in flash, this is basically 100% vanilla flash here, so wow. But that's still another robot master down for 2% Chungus.
Now, every once in a while, you shuffle the deck, and you know the aces all show up right in a row for you, and that seems to be what happened in this particular Flashman's seed stage for the seed.
It's not one of those items you particularly want when you're playing Zipless, but it can be useful in Crash. That's one of the items you want when you're going to Crash, so why not? And RenHero finds metal, which is mean. It's a meanie. This thing can shoot from 3 to 4. It's a meanie, this one, yeah.
Yeah, this Metal Man's pretty spammy, boy. Also with the slow blades, makes it pretty hard to dodge and jump over. It's gonna be an interesting damage race, but look like RenHero does win said damage race, and we got another stage robot master out of the books. What an item to boot! Item 1 found a much better item, at least in comparison to item 3.
That is very true, although, well, help me out a little bit on the potential importance of the items when it's zipless. Because I would, you know, right here in RenHero's case, I'd be trying to item 1 and get up in that ceiling, but you can't do that in zipless. Never mind the absence of item 2 from either runner at this point.
So, if we ignore the fact that it's a randomizer, the most important item in Zipless is item 2. Item 2 is the make or break item in Zipless. It kind of helps in a lot of stages, and item 1 is straight after it. Item 3 being the most useless item until castle stages. And castle stages is very helpful, but until then, in Zipless, it's kind of very rarely used, let's say. So item 1 and item 2, first item 2, of course, are the best items in Zipless.
Well, taking a look at RenHero here, this is a pretty solid item 1 we have here. So each stage can be much more manageable in general, but our ever-loving Lacpharians are pretty much having none of it.
Oh boy, yeah, this just kind of, the pain, and RenHero having, you know, had to essentially sit through Crashman before, can't be thrilled about this particular enemy pattern. So this may end up causing issues, you know, unforced errors later on. He'll think he's behind.
I'm gonna be honest here, this seed seems very rude all over. Very, very rude. It's not one of those seeds that you go, 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 go. This seed is very, very... yeah.
Well, for discussing things, in the Woodman stage, we had a vanilla Woodman, by the way. We did find item 2, so there's a little bit of another item advantage on Chungus' end. But Barney Huggles, but Crash is doing quite a bit of good work on him, getting some of the extra explosion damage and just pretty much pop Bubbles bubble.
I kind of like that
looks
strat
like
there.
a 4-hit crash bomb.
Yeah, that start is very neat. Like, I usually don't do that, and I rarely seen people do that. Like, nailing a crash on the wall to beat a robo. That's pretty good. Oh, and we found our wall weakness. It's Crash Bomb.
Chungus found his Heatman in the conveyor belt rooms of metal. Gonna do some weakness hunting, hoping to find something to speed this Heatman up. Once again, Heatman, one of those robot masters that you kind of want to have a weakness for to make that fight go as quickly as possible, because he can be a pretty slow burn, as we're seeing right now.
Well, sometimes you just kind of gotta be content with going, all right, my Buster is gonna do 4 points of damage to Heatman. Enough's enough. I'm only gonna really lose time by searching. I think it's playing the lottery, and you're betting on, or more like a roulette table, and you're betting on a single number instead of just, all right, well, I can bet red or black. Just take the Buster and go with it.
So thought process. You found crabs in air, you died, you got off of air, and your only good weapon is actually Crash. You use it on a crab, and the crab is immune. What do you do?
Start looking for Time Stopper in other stages. Hope it's not at the end of Crashman or Airman at this point, because it looks like, aside from Air Shooter, I'm not sure what can actually deal with these bunny rabbits.
Siberian's Boost solution in chat is also a very good one. I gladly agree.
So we got 2% Chungus and RenHero pretty much retreating footsteps. At this point, we pretty much seen all that the robot stages have to offer, but of course, we still pretty much have Crash waiting in the wings for both our runners. Both of them, I don't think Chungus has found Crash yet, so he does not know the horrors that are going to be coming his way later, but at the same time, right now, he's going to be much more, well, assumingly well equipped for Crash if need be, as he comes across our metal fight in Quick Room. So we're going to see how Chungus' Adventures in Crash is going to happen when he finds them. Taking a death by metal, by the way.
I'm pretty sure Chungus knows where the Crash is on the grid. He reset on it immediately at the start, I believe. But he doesn't know what is in the stage, and that, oh boy.
Yeah, I'm not sure how these are not ticked yet, but there seems to be doing pretty well considering what the seed has. And the inevitable will come. They will have to go to that air in that crash stage.
Well, Crash doesn't seem to want to have any part of that quick boomerang nonsense. No crash on Crash time either.
RenHero looked at his lives but decided to not sacrifice another one.
That looked like Metal Blade.
No, that was
just dumpstering.
That was Heat. Heat just destroyed. Okay. Yeah. Just destroyed Crash Man in 3 shots, I believe, which is his actual weakness. I think Chungus is being signed right now, synced right now, or something like this, or his internet's given up. But yeah, he's in air, And this shrimp. This is a very nasty shrimp. In all of the stage, if you can ignore that shrimp alone, is worth abandoning the stage. This is the RNG shrimp make or break.
This is that stage where I'm going, do I have Time Stopper? And I'm kind of going, please, Time Stopper? Bail. Oh no, Chungus found the Time Stopper, but also,
Yeah,
unforced error, finding himself in the abyss.
Just a little bit too far to make that jump. Definitely had the right solution using that time stopper to get across and avoid that platform blocking shrimp. But unfortunately, yeah, you gotta get a little bit closer to the edge of that platform to successfully get that jump.
One thing, he has item 2. And item 1
as well.
Oh, baby.
He got all
well, yeah, well, I can't blame the shrimp there. But he made it through the first part, I believe. Please. Yes. Success. Checkpoint 1. Let's go. This being Zipless,
and jump in the airman stage can be a fatal one. That's when you know it's a real spicy meatball of a stage you're dealing with there.
Oh yeah. And because it's zipless, we will see the top of wood, which is also full of blockies and Metroids.
Yeah, the treehouse isn't looking too friendly for our boys. Pretty much trying to kick him out of the clubhouse. It did for RenHero, actually, dying not too long ago, having to do the top upset treehouse one more time.
Oh, it looks like RenHero's focused on quick boomerang. Seems to be pretty effective.
Zixus asks how many lives. This seems to be a Mega Man 5 seed. As much as I can see, they have both of them have a lot of lives. So that's basically because they have to kill a lot of things. So yeah, you kind of accumulate a lot of lives when you have to kill tons of enemies.
Well, even with the deaths, Chungus has 1 showing in his inventory. RenHero 2. Both runners, I believe, have game overed at least once already. But
Chungus finding air in air.
Yeah, we got to work on these robot masters. They got to randomize themselves into other stages. This is 3 of them that found their way into their own stage.
2 or 3 or 4.
This is a very high number.
Flash? For now, we have Flash, Air, and what else? Wood. I've seen wood. Yeah. However, the shrimp. Oh, it's not the RNG shrimp. Now, that shrimp can be a good one. It can decide to not dash at you, but the RNG shrimp just, yeah.
Alright, I have a question for you, Prodigy, or Creed. Both of you could potentially have a go at answering this. I'm personally not sure. But when you pause buffer, can you go back, face the other way, so that shrimp would have hit RenHero to the right instead of to the left and knocked him into the abyss?
Unfortunately, no. That kind of damage boosting is not apparent in this one nor in Mega Man 1. They both kind of share the same engine, so knockback is vastly different. It's pretty much starting in Mega Man 3 where you can actually turn around and make that kind of damage boosting, but in whatever direction the enemy is moving, that's the way you're getting knocked back. So if the shrimp is moving towards the pit and you try to move back, you're still gonna be pushed towards the pit.
Yeah, it's basically where the enemies moves to, their AI moves to. See if a crab is still, if you're behind the crab and you're still getting knocked back to the left, that's because, not many people know, but the crab moves 1 pixel to the left every time he jumps on the ground. So yeah, it's whatever the enemy moves on which position. So you can turn back with pause buffering, like save yourself if you can, but I digress. It's just gonna happen like this.
No.
Another shrimp. Oh boy. I
Yeah,
don't
it
want to
looks
be in there, please.
Endless shrimp buffet and airman stage. Get them in your lunch buffet and then for dinner too on the second half. Ay, ay, ay.
This is pain, Pickle. Pain.
Chungus fighting out Huggle Bubbles in heat. Got another life to give. We're gonna see if Chungus can. He does have E-tanks, but I'm pretty sure that was a tactical. Oh, metal is a soft weakness, and you definitely would like to have an angled weapon just to keep Bubble at bay, right as he's above you. So very good weakness find for Chungus as he's about to find out the horrors that is Crashman stage. But like we said, he's pretty much more equipped compared to RenHero. So we're hoping to see a much more manageable Crash from Chungus compared to when RenHero, who falls again.
Oh, that's going to be a RenHero game over. Oh, no. Is this the last stage for Chungus?
No. And bad news for Creed, that angled weapon we were talking about, yeah, it ticked off the rabbit, so... well, it's not gonna be fun. I'm hoping Air is very vertical in the seat. Air to help, or wait.
Down air. I thought Chungus took down Airman.
Oh, Flash! He has Flash!
So that's how we saw Airman at the end of Airman stage.
Oh, yes. When you get all this chaos and carnage in the sea going all over the place, you kind of lose track of all the nonsense that was just going on. Because I do remember the era in
Very true.
But yeah, this is just carnage and chaos, this entire sea, and it's just not letting up in the slightest.
Oh,
man. Well,
I'm not gonna talk about Ren, but if I'm either of those, I'm gonna be really ticked. I'm like really annoyed.
Oh.
This is.
I think Mr. T said it best when his prediction was pain. Oh man.
Pain.
This is one of those feeds where I want to know, like, the seed flags and just kind of, hey guys, want to try Mega Man 2 Randomizer? You certainly won't after having to play this one.
Yeah, a lot of people are asking themselves, why does this exist? I disagree. It's not the problem that this exists. The problem is you have to find a way, and that's like a little puzzle for you. You have to find what's the best weapon, what's the best way to go through that stage. You just have to dig through your arsenal. It's not that bad as it looks if you just stop and analyze. The thing is, it's a speedrun. They're trying to go fast. That's why they die so much. So it's not that bad, actually.
Well, for you, it might not be so bad. For our runners, I'm pretty sure they'd probably be crying for their parents right now. But anyway,
this is definitely one of those where I'm just like, all right, can my opponent just please got done and end my misery on this? I definitely give it the old college try, as it were. But at this point, I am looking at the best eyebrows in gaming. It's Dr. Wily. And I am so intimidated that I'd probably just, run away from the seed entirely at this point.
Yeah, Airman took a troll on RenHero, so he's one stage behind. But we have to play a game while RenHero catches up, which is what is the color? Guys in chat, please. What is the color and The weakness of the dragon. You have one guess. There are no prizes, but you still have to guess.
I mean, there is a prize. Our 100% gratitude and our respect for actually being a good guesser. That's good enough.
The black magic, yes. You're gonna be a powerful wizard. 100% more mana if you check this out. Check this out. 100% more mana and 200% more IQ if you actually check the dragon. So guys, your guesses because we're gonna reach the dragon soon.
I'll go ahead and start us off, and to be quick, we're just gonna go True Blue as always. One of my favorite guesses, the Dragon Buster.
Buster. Gufrico?
I'm gonna go Green Dragon, Bubble Lead.
Okay, not taking the bubble. Air, because this air is very hard in the seed, and I like the seed to go even further. And blue, no, red dragon.
At some point, well, actually, we'll get to see that dragon is. Yeah, we kind of got a little bit of a static Chungus on the screen right about now.
It looks like slideshow mode for Chungus. Hopefully, we'll be able to sort that out sooner rather than later.
Internet.
Well, hopefully getting Chungus back in action. RenHero's still trucking along here, basically getting his revenge on the crash that pretty much just wrecked all kinds of, like as Frigo would say, stuff I can't say on SpeedGaming. But still, he's about to go into crash room, find himself a pretty simplistic quick man, and should be on his way to the Wily stages.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you gotta treat it like one of those Mad Libs of old. You know, kind of fill in the blank, as it were.
Use the last E-tank you got just to go to Wily. Wow.
Well, it has been that kind of a sea for both our runners. Hopefully, once again, Chungus is still moving along. I'm pretty sure by now, hopefully, he has been a dragon. And hopefully, at some point, we'll get that color weakness scenario. But it looks like we're going to have to see it on RenHero's side. So, if you guys second chance guesses in chat, feel free to do so, because it looks like we're going to have to be making the guesses through RenHero's screen.
The chicken buffet, 3-shot chickens. Let's go.
3 shots is probably the literal upper limit I will probably take for those kinds of enemies. Anything above 3 and you're pretty much searching for a weapon or just trying to dodge them.
Yeah.
Depending on where they are. Tough chicken tendies to deal with here, so I'm a little curious with RenHero using item 3 at this point to scale the entirety of Wily 1. That might put him in a little bit of a bad spot going into Wily 2, where, well, we only need that item for one more climb in another stage.
That's pretty personal preference. Now, you can use item 2 and refill it in Wily 2, right? You can use item 3 and again refill it in Wily 2. That's a very personal preference. It depends on what you think is good at the right moment, at this moment. So we decided it's probably that way. It's gonna suit him better. Saving a menu versus flying over everything. It's personal. That's blue.
It took long enough, but I finally got my blue dragon. But at the same time, I still got to get that Buster weakness. 2 for 2, I'm
Ooh.
50% off.
50%
No
off, I
metal.
guess.
Oh, that's
It's
a crash
crashed.
bomb.
Yep. It's a pretty good one, too.
Yeah, he was trying to go for the gut kill using the invulnerability frames of the dragon's stomach and try to get those explosive radius to hit the mountain, deal massive damage. Just couldn't quite get into the correct position here.
There we go. That item 3 refill. We're gonna need it for later section of YD2. And random cars.
Once again, we kind of apologize for what's going on. 2% Chungus is in. It seems like things are going well for Chungus, but we just can't seem to capture it on Restream. Hopefully, with 2% Chungus is still going, and of course, since we're capturing things on SRL, we will get the time from Chungus whenever it comes, or that we'll get a refresh of the stream and have it come up soon. But in the meantime, we do have RenHero pretty much going smoothly in Wally 2. Nothing too crazy stopping him from going from beginning to Pico.
Oh, wait, we have a picture update. Oh, we know where Chungus is. He's in YD3. So he successfully made it to YD2. I don't know what the difference is, but I assume RenHero is still behind by a large margin. He's doing well and testing some Leaf Shield. He tried Buster, Leaf. No, he didn't. He tried Buster now, and it's
that
two-shot
Buster is wow.
Two-shot Buster. That's the best it can get.
Oh my goodness, you actually have movements on Chungus and hallelujah friggin' Luya where everything is all hokey-dory and yeah, we're just moving on.
Just had to adjust the tinfoil hat a little bit, get a better signal from the mothership. Everything's gonna be all right, Creed. Don't worry about it. You know, it'll all sort itself out. Just give it some time.
It's like a warm-up thing. I'm pretty sure the second seed will be much better.
But yeah, but assuming that Chungus, where Chungus actually is in conjunction to RenHero, RenHero is still a decent clip behind, at least a full stage. Chungus get his shot at the gust tank. Gonna have to dig for some weaknesses.
What do we have
There
here?
doesn't seem to be many of the usual suspects, but ooh, this air shooter.
This your shooter is good. It's triple air and it destroyed guts in seconds. And it seems that is it me or I think RenHero is making up some time here, or probably stream sync or something like that, tripping me.
Yeah, it's probably the stream trying to catch up. Chungus might be further along than the stream actually shows, but we're just gonna call it as we see it. And what we're seeing right now is a Chungus and a Wally 4, and hopefully Wally 4 is not gonna be as bad as the seed has been so far.
Maybe
You never know. Chungus, might have tried to kiss a dragon. There's plenty of ways to just kind of go, okay, Chungus could have, made a mistake of some kind.
we got some Rambo Road action. Wow, You don't like Rambo Road? Frico, fight me. Fight me now, mister. Fight me.
You
Okay.
are bringing back some, like, deep, dark, repressed memories of my childhood and Super Mario Kart. There was one track that I was never able to beat on 150cc. I could never do it, no matter how hard I tried.
Yeah, it's pretty tough. Do you think this is one of those seats, Frico, that first state robos were like, I'm gonna give you my worst, now you can chill at Whitey's. Is it one of those? Seems like it to me.
Well, the shopmen are definitely not the worst thing to see in the anxiety rooms. These refights might be where we make or break the whole run, to be perfectly honest with you. It'll depend on what information the runners may have picked up. Chungus definitely has an advantage, but if they take too long trying to figure out the turret weakness, I believe they know that air was the wall weakness. No, it was crash was the wall weakness. I know they found it, but they're hunting...
It's crash.
Okay, air for the turret. Okay. So... Oh, they could have dropped
so
down.
We can ignore every wall but one with that air. So we need only one crash bomb, exactly where he puts it. Boom. And we good.
So 2% Chungus is our first one to get out of Wally 4, and he's going to be our first to hit the refights. So right now, the driver's seat is going to be all Chungus, but RenHero's pretty much finding air shooter pretty fast. Chungus did a little bit of digging before he got to that point, so let's see how things are going to be going as far as how much distance RenHero can catch. Because there's not going to be too much time left if Chungus is going to keep on going to be moving at a pace that he's going right now. Well, as soon as we can see it again.
I kind of like that 4 poles that
RenHero
down.
Definitely faster in that Blue Beam turret fight. So Chungus has one Robot Master in the bag, and on his second. So 2 down for Chungus, and RenHero just starting. So a 2 Robot Master advantage for Chungus at this point. If everything is as it seems the way we see it.
I'm not making crazy predictions. I don't know what's happening behind the scenes, but seems on stream that they're close. They're pretty close.
Well, we can only assume as such. Once again, we're going to have to wait for the Dot Duns to come in to see how close they really are or aren't.
Yeah, very true. Chungus did go into slideshow mode for a little while in the middle of the run, so we're not sure where exactly they're at. Oh, RenHero getting a beautiful pattern from Airman right at the start.
What you call a bro air. He just gives you all the time to deal the damage and then comes for a hug.
Ooh, Chungus found Quick Boomerang.
Fantastic execution on RenHero on Bubble. Just demolished them with the crash bomb.
Well, RenHero's going to struggle a little bit because he's just going to bust her down. Heatman. So they were, for a very brief second, on the same Robot Master. RenHero should be on his way in before Chungus is on his way out in this Crickman.
Oh!
Oh no!
Unexpected.
Well, that's going to set Chungus back just a little bit. Now the timing is going to be a little bit more essential, especially thanks to some string shenanigans of 2% Chungus. So at this point, it's definitely going to be up to the SRL to see how close these guys are, because right now both of these guys are in the Wally machine, and it's a Buster Week machine. So this is going to be a very quick fight, as we're going to have one final stage to determine things.
Yeah, it's going to come down to victory road for both of our runners, and RenHero dropping down into Victory Road first. A massive surprise from 10 minutes ago where, 2% Chungus was a stage ahead going into Wily.
Frico, it's about time you fix those machines, man. Do some dark magic or something, Just make them
let me go out to my garage right quick and see what materials I have other than paper mache that I can donate to Dr. Wily here.
Exactly. Get him equipped with something.
Well, Randy, one of the things that Rico definitely does not like, he did go to the left and get one capsule, but it's still a movement to the left that kind of wasted a little bit of time, while Chungus just made a mad dash to the right. So now it's going to be really interesting. We're at the point where the front page, the second page, first page, and second page can determine things.
Oh, there's 7 seconds between our runners right now. And Chungus found it straight away. Oh, wow.
So, the second page gambit didn't pay off for Ren, unfortunately. And Chungus, deciding to go to the first page down, finds here very quick. GG's on both sides.
Wow.
So,
all right, now,
about that race time. The official word is in.
One thing I want to say before we go into the race times, it's the official SRL times that count. We did see RenHero finish first on the stream, but that may not mean that he won.
No, Chungus finished first.
Actually, he did.
Excuse me,
on
you're right.
screen.
Chungus finished first. But again, that, it is the official SRL time that matters. So, Creed, if you do the honor.
Yes, let's skip this.
And officially, it as you saw it on the screen, it is official. 2% Chungus did win the official SRL time of 40 minutes and 54 seconds. Now, how close was RenHero? 7 seconds off of 41.01. So even after that seed, it was insanely close between these two.
Wow.
So our doubts for stream sync were unjustified. We were just, wow, they weren't really that close.
Whoa. That... Oh, I would have loved to have seen this race without 2% Chungus getting into slideshow mode for a little bit. But wow. The ending was worth it. Just, such a close game. And that's game one of what could be a 3-game set between these two runners.
And there comes the question. You've lost by 7 seconds, and you clearly now realize, Rico, that you lost because of a menu. How do you go about that?
I would say that was a loss due to going left in Victory Road, which I, wholeheartedly do not endorse doing at any point in time ever when you initially fall down. That's what I would put it on.
It depends how deeply you believe in the heart of the cards, He was missing a weapon, so he decided to refill. He didn't believe he has Exodia.
I mean, I understand why RenHero did it. I don't agree with it being the correct strategy, though. But again, that's some of it is hindsight.
Yeah. It's time for us to ask Creed, who is on, who is on picking the category now?
It would be 2% Chungus picking the categories.
Yep, and for this one, we're pretty much going to stick with the same settings, easy, zipless, and hidden, but we do have a one extra addition. We adding Burst Chaser to the mix, so we about to go fast, yo.
Oh, baby.
Ooh.
Sonic will have nothing on us today.
Gotta go fast.
And don't forget that Chungus' wheelhouse now. This could be the moment where 2% Chungus can seal the deal and pretty much just get RenHero out of the tournament with this pick. Cause we don't know how RenHero could react to the Burst Chaser editions. 2% Chungus bringing it out. I'm gonna assume he has a little bit of experience, but we don't know. It could bite him. So this is gonna be an interesting beast to wonder about now that Burst Chaser's in the mix.
So now is the appropriate time for the people that don't know what Burst Chaser is, and in Mega Man, Burst Chaser is your speed, walking speed is extremely fast. I don't know how to say it. You are walking extremely fast. Your bullet speed is also increased. Your walking speed is increased. So that makes your reaction time really, slim. It's very hard to react while you're playing Burst Chaser. In a randomizer setting, usually in the games that have Burst Chaser, you know what you're doing. But in a randomizer setting, it's very hard to react. So this is going to be an interesting game. What do you think, Rico, is going to happen between those two now?
Well, one thing I do know, speed kills. So, with how rough the first seed was, I think it's, Chungus probably trying to cause RenHero as much pain as possible, trying to sneak this one out 2-0. But,
as a question in chat, does Burst
come down to the way the seed rolls? That's really all I can, say at this point. If you get another airman or anything like that.
Mega Mem introduction. I know a certain somebody that speedrun that game for some time. But that's a very enjoyable experience to watch. To watch. I want to underline that.
I'm trying to translate whatever this stuff is into
to strap the evil.
Language.
However, after his defeat, Dr. Wily, oh my god, this is hard. This is hard. I need more time. This is hard.
All right, we're almost ready to go here. So if you just hang on just a little bit, we should be getting set for match 2 of our best of 3 in a little bit.
Or yeah, question in chat, does it that Burst Chaser effect jumps? No. But the speed that you're moving, you're not jumping higher. But since you're moving faster, your jump is longer. To a degree. Because of your speed. You can jump through a lot of things. That can be very tricky though. Burst Chaser underwater is very tricky. We'll see that in action in a couple of seconds. But yeah, Frico, who are you rooting for? Obviously, I'm rooting for Ren because Game 3. But what's your thing?
At the start, well, as a commentator, I can't, say I'm rooting for one over the other. However, if I took my commentator hat off, I would like to see 2% Chungus take Game 2.
That's my boy. Everybody's biased, don't be. Don't be that guy. Be biased too.
Well, right now we have got to go ahead. Our boys are getting the countdown, and we should be ready for our official match 2. Easy mode, hidden stage names, zipless, and the addition of Burst Chaser. So we're about to go fast in just a few seconds.